guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto Live.
What is going on, guys? Bretto Live back here with another video, and today this is the week in review episode 20. Episode 20, cannot believe we're already on episode 20. Really excited to film this episode. Raw was pretty decent. I haven't watched SmackDown yet, but I am going to be watching that. I'm going to be talking about SmackDown and Raw here in a setup style, just like we always do with the week in review setups. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting over here, it was a match. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins ended up in a total brawl. AJ Styles hopped in the ring, interfered, started taking out Strowman. Here comes Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. They start beating up on Strowman as well, and Rollins. They just took out basically Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins. So the club never really got to finish their match because it was a disqualification. And then, yeah, they just left Braun as in a, like, literally down. Seth Rollins was down. It was like friggin' 5 on friggin' 2. Absolutely insane. Pretty decent start to the show. They also had a contract signing in the beginning. Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins had a contract signing. The contract technically never got signed because AJ Styles tore it up. But they are going to be doing another contract signing next week, and Stone Cold is going to be the moderator. And what I thought was really funny is AJ Styles hops in the ring. He's like, man, you guys shouldn't be contract signing. And then Braun Strowman just throws the table right into his face. I thought it was hilarious. Moving over here, it was Curt Hawkins and Zack Ryder versus Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Pretty decent match, not going to lie. Zack Ryder and Curt Hawkins obviously lost this match, trying to make Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode look good, because I do like this new tag team of Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. They literally look like brothers in the ring, man. It's very cool to see them, fight together, a tag team. Again, they went up against Curt Hawkins and Zack Ryder and picked up the victory. Moving over here was Natalya versus Lacey Evans, and it was a pretty decent match. I was not really looking forward to this match because they were hyping it up during the show. I'm like, not really looking forward to it. But dang, dude, it was a pretty decent match between Natalya and Lacey Evans. And Natalya did pick up the loss. Lacey Evans with a woman's right picked up the victory. And yeah, Natalya lost. Moving over here, it was The Miz versus Cesaro in sort of like a filler match. I didn't really see a need for this match, not gonna lie. Cesaro. Miz picked up the victory with a skull crush finale. Decent match. I'd say it was a decent match. Another match, I don't have a setup for it. It's the Viking Raiders versus two local competitors. Viking Raiders absolutely dominated. Oh my god, we can't get into that yet. Baron Corbin, Cedric Alexander, qualifiers match. Very surprised. I thought Cedric Alexander was for sure going through. I'm like, guarantee it. Cedric Alexander's going through, and he's going to get to the finals. But no, Baron Corbin, he pushes his way right through Cedric Alexander and picks up the victory with an end of days. Very great match. Definitely match of the night right here. Absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed that. Moving over here, another great match in the show. It was Samoa Joe versus Ricochet. Another King of the Ring tournament, and it ended with both men falling off the top rope at the same time, and then both hands were over each other and both shoulders were down for both men, and then nobody really won. Referee John Cone said there is going to be a triple threat match because the winner of this match was supposed to face Baron Corbin because he beat Cedric Alexander, but now it's just going to be a triple threat match, Samoa Joe, Ricochet, and Baron Corbin, to see who's going to go on to the finals of the King of the Ring, which is very interesting. I'm really looking forward to more of a triple threat match instead of a one-on-one. That'll be interesting. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Bayley. It was a match. They kept on hyping it up all show. The Cross Champions match or something weird like that. Becky Lynch and Bayley, SmackDown Women's Champion and the Raw Women's Champion, versus Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, the Tag Team Champions. And yeah, wow. It ended up with Sasha Banks getting them disqualified, and then nobody really won the match, and then she started beating up on Becky Lynch with a chair, and then Sasha Banks, she was about to go in for another hit on Becky Lynch, and then Bayley stops it, grabs the chair out of Sasha Banks' hand. She's like, man, stop this stuff, stop this. I'm like, something seems off, and I was right. Bayley picks up the chair, starts whacking Becky Lynch. I'm like, oh my god, there's no way they just did that. Bayley is going to be a heel? Oh my, that's insane. I cannot believe that. She has so many fans. She has so many fans, like little girls and everything, and they're gonna see her like as a heel now. It's going to be very different. It's going to be very different to see. But yeah, definitely highlight of the show right here, Sasha Banks and Bayley, because they were tag team champions together until Sasha Banks cried or something. And then yeah, this. I was not expecting this. But awesome moment. Loved it. Cannot wait to see what they're going to do with these two. Oh, really looking forward to it. But yeah, and they're beating up on the man. I love it even more. I hate Becky Lynch. But yes, guys, this has been Raw. We're going to hop into SD Live. SmackDown Live was a beautiful show, greatly put together, absolutely amazing show. We're going to get into it right away. Starting over here, Elias versus Mustafa Ali, another qualifiers match. Oh wait, no, not a qualifiers match, a semifinals match for the King of the Ring, Elias, Mustafa Ali. Pretty decent match, not my favorite match of the night, not my favorite moment of the night, but a pretty decent match between these two. Again, Elias, Mustafa Ali. Elias did pick up the victory, he did advance. I'm really surprised. Right when these two men come out, I'm like, oh, I guarantee Mustafa Ali. But then it did turn out to be Elias. Again, pretty decent match, and Elias picked up the victory. He's going to be going to the finals, man, which is very interesting. Moving over here, Nicky Cross and Alexa Bliss versus Fire and Desire, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville. And yeah, wow, I'm very surprised. Yes, you guys see it. Yeah, you guys see it correct. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville did pick up the victory against the Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexa Bliss and Nicky Cross. I cannot believe that. Like, seriously. Like, they beat the champs, and, like, that guaranteed probably sets them up for the match at Clash of Champions. Like, guaranteed. I guarantee we see a match at Clash of Champions. Fire and Desire versus Alexa Bliss and Nicky Cross. Worst thing and the most boring thing of the night. I just think this is a big fail. Literally, the crowd is just so boring. Hands on their faces, just slumped and so boring. I'm looking at all the people in the crowd while this is going on. Shinsuke Nakamura versus some local competitor. I forgot his name. Shinsuke Nakamura obviously dominates. Sami Zayn has some really annoying commentary on the outside. I think this is just a big fail. I do not like Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn together. I just think it's a big fail, man. Like, they're trying to entertain, and it's, like, not entertaining at all. So, yeah, it wasn't really good. And, yeah, again, Shinsuke Nakamura did pick up the victory against a local competitor. Not my favorite thing of the night, definitely. Moving over here, Randy Orton and the Revival right here, looking awesome. Love this team. Yeah, their movesets are absolutely insane. It's like the Shatter Machine into the RKO, which is absolutely beautiful to watch. They beat up Kofi Kingston. It was a trap set up by Randy Orton. He's like, Kofi Kingston, why don't we do this right now? Don't wait for Clash of Champions. The Revival attack Kofi Kingston before he could even make it out to the ring. And then they stand tall. They hit that again. The Shatter Machine into the RKO. They hit that again. And dang, I freaking love that move. That is so freaking wicked. I mean, look at this, dude. The Revival and Randy Orton side by side. Absolutely awesome. Moving back here, Chad Gable and Andrade. I don't know why. If you guys saw my Instagram post on Instagram, that's at BroLive WWE Figures. I like Chad Gable. I always have, ever since American Alpha, when he was with Shelton Benjamin. I've always liked Chad Gable, and the crowd was behind him during this match. He had again another semifinals match for the King of the Ring against Andrade. It was awesome. This was such a good match. And yeah, I was just rooting for Chad Gable the entire time. So was the crowd. I was like, yes, the crowd's getting me on Gable. And I freaking love it, man. Chad Gable's very talented. Hopefully he makes it to the full finals match. And you never know, he could pick up the victory. But yeah, a decent match. And again, Chad Gable did pick up the victory against Andrade, very surprisingly. Moving over here, we're just going to get into it. Alistair Black, he's like, yeah, he was in his room with like his suit on. He's like, I'm going to call out somebody. And then, yeah, he's like, I'm going to go to the ring and somebody better be there because I want to fight somebody. And then it turned out to be Shelton Benjamin. And yeah, it wasn't really the best. When he said, oh, mystery partner, mystery opponent, I'm like, oh, this could be somebody, like, interesting. But it was just Shelton Benjamin. He absolutely dominated him with a black mass. Moving over here, beginning of the show, Bayley, she actually was just out there, like, talking about her actions, how she took out Becky Lynch the night before. And then, yeah, Sasha Banks and Bayley, and then Bayley said, yeah, my opponent's Charlotte at Clash of Champions, so it's going to be a match at Clash of Champions. Bayley, Charlotte. Charlotte comes out, she just interrupts, and then you guys know how it goes. Bayley, Sasha Banks, double team here on Charlotte and take her down with a chair, it wasn't bad, sort of like a super repeat from last night on Raw. Yeah, it was sort of like a repeat, so basically like the same exact thing. So not that entertaining, basically I already saw it. But yes, guys, moving over here, last thing and the most insane. SmackDown Live left me very confused last week because, yeah, there were two look-alike Rowans, and Daniel Bryan automatically assumed it was Erick Rowan, but we heard it from Erick Rowan first. He said it in the ring with a microphone. I did ram my car into Roman Reigns' car. I did do the forklift and everything, so it was Rowan for sure. Very surprised. I do like it, though. It's very cool, man. They're going to be having a match at Clash of Champions, Roman Reigns versus Erick Rowan. And then Daniel Bryan, if you guys see this, Daniel Bryan was coming out. He's like, wait, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And then Erick Rowan grabs him with the claw, and then he sends him right through the freaking announcer's table. Daniel Bryan turns on his partner. Oh, my goodness. And then he also rams some steel stairs into Roman Reigns. So I don't know if that makes Daniel Bryan a face. I don't know if he's turning face here, or I don't know what's going on with that. And Charlotte, too. Charlotte got double beat down. I don't know if that makes Charlotte face as well. But yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm really looking forward to the next week's SmackDown. But yeah, Erick Rowan did confirm himself as the attacker of Roman Reigns. And dang, man. Oh, that was freaking awesome. But yes, guys, this has been the Week in Review. If I were to rate Raw this week, I would give Raw a solid 7.5. And then I would give SmackDown also, well, no, not also. I would give SmackDown a solid 8. I was very entertained. So, just the boringest thing of the night, hands down. Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn. So boring. Sorry about my voice if you guys were wondering, like, man, why does his voice sound a little weird? I'm catching a little cold, which kind of sucks. But yes, guys, this has been the Week in Review. Again, Raw 7.5, SmackDown 8 out of 10. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Bird Alive. And let me know your ratings in the comments down below. Out.